Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing? It's very quiet.
Sorry about the hair. It's awful today.
Would you rather me come back? I could come back when your hair is better.
No, that's alright.
You sure?
If your audience is fine with my hair.
Yeah. This is Bayer.
Sorry. Hello.
Bayer? Bayer?
Fire.
Bayer. Some people say Bayer, some people call him Tui.
Yeah.
Or Thua, as some people know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we won't go into detail about that.
No.
So, what are you doing today?
Today we're doing a show in Nottingham.
Okay. It's the second to last show of the tour.
It is. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, pretty good. I can't wait to go home. It's been a pretty long run.
It has been a pretty long run. How long have you been touring?
Professional touring since 2000, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe a little before that. Doing stuff all the way back until like 1993.
Right. 1993,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's kind of where I started playing as a musician.
I was in a van with a bunch of guys, like in Key West somewhere, I think, in 1993.
I was, I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Probably pissing people off, asking annoying questions.
Were you in Europe or the States at that point?
That was in Denmark, yeah.
In Denmark.
Yeah.
How long have you been with Roadie?
Oh, my first show with Volbeat was in 2005.
Was that here in
That was in Denmark.
Europe, Denmark.
Yeah, they kind of got going. I worked for a local club at home, and I did front of house in one of the couple guys, and that's how I got.
Yeah, you're like the only guy.
I was the only guy that day. Yes.
The only tech.
They showed up, and we played, I think, for 67 people or something like that.
Right.
That's the first show I did for them. But they just released, I think, the first album or second album. I don't even remember.
Okay.
But yeah, the people there were like really into it, and then me and Michael kind of hit it off, and he commented at that he had the best sound of the entire tour they'd done, so he wanted my number, so he got my number, and then it's just kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah, been here ever since.
Yeah.
You've pretty much assumed every role through the years, but primarily
Yes.
it's been working for Michael, and you also worked with Thomas when he was in the band. And
Yeah, I pretty much did. Well, so in the beginning, I pretty much did everything. That included doing the monitor position, guitar teching, drum teching, both guitar players and bass players.
Yep. And a lot of that time that has to do with budget too, right? A lot of times.
Yeah, and like I told the guys back then, I said, well, there's no point in paying all these people if we don't need them. And then, but when I say we need somebody, they should listen to me, and they kind of have been. So people kind of like got on board as stuff got bigger and bigger, more and more responsibility, and
Yep.
less options for failure, if you can say so.
Sure.
I mean, every day, like it's got to work. We can't really say, oh, sorry.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of kids out there paying a lot of good money for seeing the band, and
Yep.
that's what we're here to try and make them look as pro as possible.
You're taking care of Casper and Michael on this run. And you
I
have
do,
been
yes.
for a long time.
I have, yes. This
Since
has been,
Casper joined.
Yeah, since Casper. Well, even before Casper, it was.
Anders.
Well, yeah, but also, how was it? I did Rob, Michael, and Anders for the longest time.
That's right. Yeah.
And
I
then
remember.
we got Jerry on board to deal with Rob, because
Yeah.
Rob is kind of busy when it comes to noodling stuff, which is fine. So I can really oversee all of it. I felt like he wasn't getting the attention that he really needed and deserved. So I asked for somebody to get on board, and we did. And then I stuck with Michael and Casper.
Yep.
And so yeah, that's my role. Has been for a long time.
Right on. What do you love about touring?
I love being out, seeing new places, and hanging out with a lot of good technical people, a lot of funny characters on the road. There's a lot of friendships that comes out of it, and you share something that nobody else really shares. I'm kind of in a unique position to. It's a little bit like being a musician. You kind of feel like eyes on you, if that makes sense. I can't explain it, but you kind of get the same buzz. That's when the band is playing and come off stage. I kind of feel the same.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like why you do it, I guess. Get your adrenaline going, and yeah, you meet a lot of interesting people.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You also meet a lot of not so interesting people.
Sure.
But mostly it's very, very good. Yeah.
What do you like the least about it? What do you dislike about it? If you had to pick one thing.
One thing.
Travel days? Of course, I ask everybody that.
Yeah, not really trouble.
I feel like nobody loves to travel, but
you do.
The long travel.
Yeah, with the long travel they kills you. They do for sure. I don't know. It's probably more when something goes on at home, like a birthday or
You miss it.
something like that, and you're not there for people.
Not there for it. Sure.
Yeah, that's probably the one that kills you the most, I guess. But that's also why you kind of connect with people that you're on the road with, because
Yeah.
you got nobody else to share with. So
Yeah.
I probably know more about you and
Sure.
other people than
Absolutely.
anybody does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
you get to know people really well.
You know, I was saying in other videos how Miller loves to interject and be in our
That's what
videos.
he does right now.
There
Thank
he
you.
is.
Thank you,
He
Miller.
knows we're doing. He must
yeah.
know we're doing this. Yes, thank you, Miller,
Damn you,
for
Liz.
our spotlight. Thank you. Thank you.
This is not strobing today.
There
it is.
Oh, he's got a microphone up here. He's listening.
He'd hear it.
He must be listening to
Yeah,
us.
probably.
Jesus Christ. So when you're off the road, you just chill, or you have other stuff you love to do?
Oh, I do a bunch of stuff. Immediately off the road, I decompress. It takes like a week and a half or something, because I can't. It's so intense. It seems really easy what we do, but it's really not. And there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. A lot of mental, whatever.
Yeah.
So you come home and you kind of have to reshift and kind of. All right, I'm back. So, all right, bills, all the typical blah, 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 all that stuff, like real life.
Yep. And like you're looking through your mail and you're like, oh, I should have
Yeah,
gotten this a
I should
month
have paid
ago.
this one. Hey, oh, this is your final notice. Shit.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I kind of tend to keep myself busy at home. I mean, I got other projects going on. I got other buddies doing what I'm doing. And I have a workshop at home. I do wood stuff and fix guitars and stuff like that. So other freelance work at home, like local stuff. And recently I started working for a flight case company. I haven't done anything for a while, though, but stuff like that. And then, just my house, really. I take a lot of care of my house. And
Sure.
probably this year I'm probably going to remodel some stuff too.
Sure. Any plans for the holidays? Just family stuff?
Family stuff, yeah. Chilling out, and I got a few things lined up I got to kind of deal with, and go on vacation in January. I'm going to Spain. Tenerife.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, I appreciate you talking to me. I do have one more question. It's more of the technical question. You talked about meeting other people on the road, meeting other techs and things like that. You find that you're still learning things, meeting
Absolutely.
these other people?
Absolutely, every day. I think if you don't keep an open mind, I think you sink.
Kinda
You gotta
hit a
learn.
wall.
You kind of learn stuff. Not every day, I wouldn't say that, but you always run into people that are way more gifted and talented in what you do, and you think you're the shit, but you're not really the shit until you meet these people.
Yeah.
And then you could either use it as a negative thing, going, oh, I'm never going to be that good, or you can go, well, I might not be as good, but if I kind of leech on to this person and ask some questions, you learn more, and therefore you evolve yourself,
Sure.
and then you learn more stuff, and that's the only way you survive in this business, I think.
Yeah. Right on. I appreciate you taking the time.
Oh, thank you.
I have toured with this gentleman my whole Volbeat career.
Yeah.
And he's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
So,
and likewise.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, sorry everyone about the hair, so I'm actually going to do something about it right now. Yeah, this might go along, because I can't see it.
Of course, he does it after the interview.
Yes, of course. Is that better? No, not really. I can't see shit. Hey, see, Chris? I still got a lot of hair left. I don't know about you.